A very beautiful morning to you. Welcome to Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yes. Ah, it's a wet day today. A very wet day in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Yes. Well, we will do what we have to do to give you all of the information that you need this morning. And then we'll be flipping the pages of Punch newspaper, Sun, Nation, Vanguard, Daily Post, Daily Trust, Guardian, and some other newspapers for you. And much later, Rufai Oseni will join us. And hey, everyone, I will be having also Barrister Darlington this morning, just after Rufai Oseni. Everyone, let's do this together. Feel free to join the conversation via all of our social media platforms. Yeah, I like it if you join me on YouTube. That's good. That's just good. And then you can also send messages on YouTube and then WhatsApp 081717563338. The Punch newspaper will take the lead today. Afenifere faction slams federal government over ban on Idris Abdulkarim's song Tell Your Papa. Neymar suffers fresh injury blow 34 minutes into Santos' comeback. Atiku hails Arsenal's unity, says victory comes through coalition. Dangote Cement, Seplat, UBA win awards. And then Access Holdings posts 642.2 billion naira profit. 800 naira per litre petrol in sight as oil prices tumble. EFCC, SEC move to dismantle Ponzi schemes. And then as regards 2027, coalition to unseat Tinubu gaining ground, says Atiku Abubakar. Coalition to unseat Tinubu gaining ground, says Atiku as regards 2027. And then hundreds of Boko Haram suspects arrested in Lagos. This is according to CJTF. And then Nigeria courts power supply to Niger Republic. As according to a report here, Nigeria cuts power supply to Niger Republic. And then emergency rule, Rivers woman protest against reps panel summons EBAS. Emergency rule, Rivers woman protest again. Reps panel summons EBAS. Okay, let's see how it all pans out. Actually, yes. And then state of emergency shows Tinubu couldn't reconcile Wike and Fubara. Dan Princewell is the one speaking here. He says, state of emergency shows Tinubu cannot reconcile or couldn't reconcile Wike and Fubara. Al Makura lead CPC bloc snobs coalition pledges loyalty to the All Progressives Congress. Wike not PDP's problem, according to Dan Obi. And then as regards 2027, PDP governors playing Ashiwaju's spoiler game. This is Atiku's coalition speaking. You see what remember I told you this, right? That some persons might be playing to the gallery. Well, but what we have here right now, it says PDP governors playing Ashiwaju's spoiler game. Atiku's coalition speaks. Yes. And then I'm capable of being Nigeria's president, says Makinde. From there, we move quickly to the Sun newspaper and touch on some headlines here. Now, the Sun is twisting this story now, putting it in a different way. Atiku-led coalition tags PDP governors, Tinubu's agents. Atiku-led coalition tags PDP governors, Tinubu's agents. Okay. Police sanctions Mopo team in viral cash handout video. I saw that video too. Did you see that? Did you? I'm sure you saw the video too, where a Chinese man was seen. Policemen were lined up, and the Chinese man was seen handing them money, in cash, one after the other. Hmm? Just like they're reporting to an IG or something. Police sanctions Mopol team in viral cash handout video. Atiku-led coalition tags PDP governors, Tinubu's agents. And then, we must know our population, says Tinubu. We must know our population, says Tinubu. And I remember in, what's his name now? The book I told you about yesterday, 100 Years of Amalgamation, Igbos, What Hope in Nigeria. Peter Anosike mentioned there that even if whatever happens, even if they do, after the census, that Kano, the number of persons in Kano will always be higher, much more higher than the number of persons in Lagos State. I don't know how, these guys got to that agreement years and years and years ago. But according to Peter, I say it has been agreed upon that the highest population in the north the highest population in the south will not be higher than the one in the north. Yes. And as regards terrorism, Simon Ekpa appoints new lawyer ahead of June trial. Trade imbalance threatening Nigeria-China currency swap deal, according to the Central Bank of Nigeria. Atiku-led coalition tags PDP governors, Tinubu's agents. Yakubu charges African youths to champion peaceful, credible poll. And then, 2027 group commends PDP for rejecting coalition. INEC lists Abure as Labour Party national chairman. See, as regards this coalition rejection, I think something is happening. In my opinion, I think something is happening. But then we'll move to the Nation newspaper and mention some few headlines. APC controls Edo Assembly with 15 members. National Census Committee given 21 days to submit report. And then FCT Traffic Service confirms sale of number plates by touts. FCT Traffic Service confirms sale of number plates by touts. And then Kano Police nab 157 suspects. PDP governors can't stop coalition train, says Atiku Abubakar. That's what we see here. The nation has it that way. Masari, Al-Makura, Adamu, others will remain with Tinubu. And then finally here, Plateau bans night grazing, restores vigilante patrols. Let's check Vanguard for some more information here. Big headlines here. 2027, Atiku's coalition, PDP governors clash over fronting for Tinubu. And then Buhari's men passed confidence vote on Tinubu. Security worsens, herdsmen killed 144 in Plateau, Benue in 14 days. 144 lives wasted in just 14 days. Jesus Christ. Okay, Naira down to 1,620 Naira per dollar in the parallel market. Oh, God. Consequences of failing justice system in Nigeria is a beautiful piece you might just want to grab there. Atiku's coalition, PDP governors clash over fronting for Tinubu. Tinubu's deadline to end insecurity is another piece again there. Rivers under scrutiny as reps invite sole administrator, Ibas. 2027, Labour Party's three-way chairmanship. Tinubu fiddles as Trump's tariff war upends Nigeria's economy by Olufasan. Let's see if we can give you some more headlines. Lagos local government areas, IPAC to boycott polls over 37 LCDA's inclusion. Yeah, I think I hear that the 37 LCDAs have been included in the election. What do you think, Nigeria or Lagos? Nigeria cuts power supply to Niger by 42% to 46 megawatts. Nigeria cuts power supply to Niger by 42% to about 46 megawatts. Reps order remitter to refund 182 billion naira withheld from the TSA since 2015. 2027 Labour Party's three-way chairmanship. I gave you that then. 2027 still Atiku's coalition PDP governors clash over fronting for Tinubu. And then Buhari's men pass confidence vote on Tinubu. Nigeria is in full-blown state of emergency, says Atiku. Like, president should just say Nigeria is in a state of emergency. Okay. Other state of emergency everywhere in the country. That's what Atiku is saying. Rivers under scrutiny as reps invite sole administrator Ibas. UK top court rules definition of a woman based on sex at birth. Is one piece there. Gunmen kill 4 policemen in Enugu, set patrol vehicle ablaze. VOP 90.3 FM, checker time 7:14 a.m. is the time. Navy hands over 1,306 bags of smuggled rice to customs in Lagos. And then, let's see some more now. Firm alleges police NSCDC involvement in property destruction. NAPTIP partners women group to tackle human trafficking in maritime sector. Man bags 4-year jail term over refusal to accept Naira as legal tender. The Federal High Court. Man bags 4-year jail term over refusal to accept Naira as legal tender. EFCC busts 40 internet fraud suspects, recovers cars, fetish items, and orders. 40 guys. Anambra community demands probe of President General over drug confession. 5 arraigned for murder of Kwara student. Don't wipe away our ancestral village. Ibadan indigenes beg Makinde. Kaduna Deputy Governor urges graduates to develop skills for employability. Okay, let's leave here now and then quickly move to another newspaper now. This time around, it's Daily Post newspaper. Declare state of emergency on your presidency. Nigeria collapsing. Atiku tells Tinubu, declare state of emergency on your presidency. Nigeria collapsing. Atiku tells Tinubu. Atiku is really blowing hot recently. Seriously. Okay, on recruitment, only 200 Igbo youths registered in Southeast. Nigerian Army is saying. I think I gave you these. Was it Monday or Tuesday when we discussed these, right? Yeah. Say Igbo youths know they join army. Why? Sole administrator did not summon Fubara. Rivers government speaking here. Rivers High Court disowns judgment against emergency rule. Rivers High Court disowns judgment against emergency rule. Alleged defamation. Yahaya Bello petitions IGP. Demands prosecution of Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwaga. Outside Nigeria now, North Korea slams US for deploying strategic bomber in South Korea. North Korea is accusing, US for deploying a bomber in South Korea. And then Trump reacts as US judge blocks deportation of 530,000 migrants from 4 countries. Trump reacts as US judge blocks deportation of 530,000 migrants from about 4 countries. WHO member states finalize historic pandemic agreement. Trump officials could face criminal attempt, according to a judge, as regards deportations. Trump administration closes U.S. Foreign Disinformation Office for censoring Americans. I won't tolerate indiscipline. Commissioner of Police warns officers in Ekiti State. We are loyal to APC and Tinubu CPC members. Speak here. PDP elects Southeast zonal leaders in Ibadan. This time around, we join Rufai Oseni.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Hello.
Top of the morning to you. Welcome. Talk to us.
Hello.
We can hear you. Good morning.
Okay, but I cannot hear you. Let me just go ahead. Good morning. So the first story I'll talk about is the likes of them, some CPC bloc members of the former CPC bloc that came to the APC, saying that they're against what Mr. El Rufai said, that they are not leaving President Tinubu, they are not leaving the APC, they are totally in support of him. Because if you remember, Nasir El Rufai was saying before that, that some people are going to join him and all of that, but they are saying that they are not leaving and that they are going to stick it out and all of that. So they are just talking against Nasir El Rufai, and they called him self-centered. They said he's always there for his own selfish basic interest. And if things do not suit him, he starts to cry foul and all of that. I mean, and that's the way the politicians in Nigeria always behave, even prior to this time. They like to cry foul when things do not go their way. But the truth has to be said. See, things will never always go their way every time. The question I keep asking Nasir Rufai and his supporters is, if he had been made minister, are we going to hear all this hoopla that Tinubu is a bad person and all of that? That's not to mitigate his concern that the economy has been all time, not in a great shape, which, yes, we all allude to, that things are bad, that things are wrong in the country today. The state of play is at an all-time low. Things are not well at all. And the fact that President Tinubu needs to fix them. Take, for instance, in Benue, again, there was another case of killing. In Benue,
Seriously?
Again, the president is just still seated there in France. Killing is going on in Nigeria. People are suffering. People are dying. Then you're just seated there. So where's the love? Where's the, you just keep telling the president's spokespeople to issue messages saying we condemn. Insecurity is growing. Governors are complaining about it. Governor Zulum, a very proactive governor, for him to come out and get to an altercation with the Minister of Information that things are not well. So at least, we are not saying President Tinubu should go and fight in the Sambisa forest, but we are saying be on ground. There's something they call optics in leadership. So at a time where the country is boiling, this level of nonchalance just shows a lot of things. And those are the things we are calling for. Those are the things we are saying the government should try as much as possible to fix. Because if we do not fix it, then this problem persists. We can never get a reprieve from all problems like this if we do not pursue it head on.
Of course.
All right? So also, EFCC are moving and saying they want to dismantle Ponzi scheme. The question is, as long as there are some Nigerians that are very greedy, they will still do CBEX again. I remember I was on Inspiration FM then, shouting when this MMN thing did break. Some people called, we'll never do it again. Many years down the line, they went back to do CBEX again. As long as these people see the greed they can pry on, then it's always a problem. We must also have a government that has a protective capacity in place to be able to protect the people. A lot of people have lost money, about trillions, I hear. So how do you build when you've lost so much? But also, people capitalize on the greed.
But the question is with the authorities, how do these people just come in and come out like that? They gain free entrance, free exit
Very free.
out of the ecosystem. And Atiku Abubakar saying that the coalition to unseat Tinubu is gaining ground and all of that. Atiku should stop deceiving himself. We are not seeing any effort. Maybe they might be working on the ground. We are not seeing them. If they don't do the work well, this coalition will not get anywhere. President Tinubu will easily, and I repeat, will easily take 2027 if care is not taken. Because I'm not seeing seriousness on the part of all of these opposition politicians. And me, I will speak to you the truth, so that when it happens, it will not be as if I didn't say it. Oh. And I'm saying it now. When it happens, that will not be as if I didn't say it. Because if you want to really wrestle power, you need to be able to show the willingness. You need to be able to show what it takes. I think the only thing President said, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has done differently this time is that after elections, he has not gone to sit down in Dubai. At least he has taken feedback from that criticism. Because formerly, after elections, you go and sit down in Dubai. Then when it's close to election, he will come back. At least he has not done that this season.
Okay.
He has stayed back, but we want to see more action. We want to see more traction. We want to see more capacity to be able to move things. We want to see more hits on the government, because that's what opposition does. That's why I keep praising APC to tomorrow. APC in recent democracy probably are the only ones that did this opposition thing very well. They get hits. Good luck, Jonathan, that time. They gave pressure. They gave intense pressure. So good luck, Jonathan, that time. Yeah, we all praise them for it, but the only sad thing is that they got power and they even became worse than Jonathan. Because when you look at the state of play of the economy and other things that are happening in the country, it's a very sad cry this morning. So please, let's try as much as possible. Let's try as much as possible to do what it takes, you know. Plateau is banning night grazing. They are restoring vigilante patrols. They are doing many things to be able to ensure that fear is not the order of the day, that peace returns. In fact, even in their people in the state, they are encouraging them to keep guard and to keep watch about what is happening. The National Census Committee is to submit their report in 21 days. Let's see how that pans out, because we more than need a census to be able to count the number of people in the country. That one is key. So President Tinubu has inaugurated a Presidential Committee on National Population and Housing Census. It's also to develop a roadmap for execution as regards this. So, in fact, that thing was left by President Buhari to President Tinubu. Let's see how that pans out. The Daily Trust also repeated that the filling stations are yet to adjust as Dangote reduces fuel price again. That's a good one. But also, you also need to know that international prices also are coming down, because based on this Trump tariff hula baloo, I think crude oil price on international markets is about $60, there about $65. So with this Pratt system, prices are also definitely meant to come down, on the market here, and that's what is happening as regards that situation at this point in time. So you are having all of that, but hopefully we just hope that prices can come down even more, and help can come for the people. Inflation is going up, food inflation especially. I mean, look at the things like Gary and other things. These are the things that are going up in the country. Inflation, after the rebasing from about 23%, is going up to about 24%. And that's a sad one, And we just have to speak truth to power at all times. It's a very sad one. That the police IG visited Plateau yesterday, but didn't go to the site of where things are happening, which is a very sad one. So please, we'd like to call on the police IG. You can't just keep saying that we are going to fix the insecurity situation there. You need to go to the point of where these are happening. Only yesterday, Summer Senate President David Mark was complaining about the local government in Benue that was inundated by insecurity. About 11 people were killed. We just keep killing people like they're animals in this country. We just keep killing. And when bishops, priests goes to America now to go and give testimonies on how people of different religious groups are being killed, then you start to say, oh, no, they have no right to talk. Oh, no, they shouldn't have spoken. Oh, no, they shouldn't have said anything. But the killing is going on. How can people be killed and you expect them not to talk in the country? What is going on? And that's why, as all of this is going on, we're also having hundreds of international students across the USA are now facing sudden visa cancellation and legal status termination, sparking panic and confusion. These are all the confusion, the Trump government is bringing to America and the likes. And there are many Nigerians there. I just hope that we have something that will buffer all of these Nigerians because of all this confusion that is going on at a time like this. So it's very sad. The bloodletting is much. President Tinubu is not doing anything about it. The sole administrator is saying that he didn't issue any summon. There was a story circulating yesterday about a summon being issued. Everybody, every media outlet took it. And it took them over how many hours? Since yesterday started circulating. It took them over how many hours? Just yesterday around 3 p.m. That's when they debunked it. They too should have a rapid information ecosystem to be able to debunk things. Please, it has to be said. All right? They too should have a system put in place to be able to debunk things quickly. Because when everybody saw the story, we said, oh, this must be an aberration. This must not be true. This must not be true. But it doesn't stop the facts that the sole administrator government has been high-handed. The many things he has done, he's not supposed to do them by the law. Putting people in place, sole administrator, you're not creating your own local government, a local government. You are supposed to report back to the National Assembly. So the sole administrator even has no right to be able to speak in effect because it's an aberration. It will be on record. And those are part of the things President Tinubu used to destroy democracy. And President Tinubu is one of the #1 destroyers of democracy with that state of emergency as declared. Just like we said for President Olusegun Obasanjo, President Tinubu, we are the #1 destroyer today of democracy in Nigeria because all your activities have been unconstitutional. And we have to tell you the way it is. And people are dying. That's why Peter Obi is saying people are dying since you've been away. President, over 150 people have died in different places. What will it take you to come back and be on ground and even show optics? And you say you want to be a president of the country. We need to speak truth to power at all times. You are away in France. People are dying. People are being hurt. And as a leader, you just keep issuing statements that you condemn, you condemn, you condemn. Where are you going to be back on ground? Is the death of Nigerians, is it not enough for you to be able to come back to the country and be on ground and even show the optics? Is the death of Nigeria not enough for you to come back? Over 150 people died. We need more. We deserve better of our leaders. We need a leader that will be, always there, always ready to listen. And please, Nigerians, when you see leaders that are always ready to listen, do not think they are weak. Do not think they are weak. Support them. Support them. Encourage them. If they're not weak, let's do better. Please.
All right. Rufai Oseni, thank you so much. I'm sure. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Do they tell them to fix this technical problem?
Yeah.
I cannot, since day before yesterday, I cannot hear you at all. It's so faint back here.
So sorry.
Please tell them to work on it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you, Rufai. Appreciate you. Let me let you go now. Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to have a conversation with Rufai, but because of some technical issues here, but we'll fix that as soon as possible. Okay? We'll fix that as soon as possible. Everyone, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and then from Rufai Oseni, I would want to move quickly to Barrister. Okay, Barrister Darlington is waiting to have this conversation with us also. Top of the morning to you, Barrister Darlington. Good morning to you.
How are you doing?
All right, doing great. Good to have you join us.
Yes, I hope you saw the rain.
Yeah, so it's still raining. I hope you're good where you are, though.
Yeah, the weather is for two.
In the farm, right? I guess. Okay, Barrister, let's talk quickly. Let's have this conversation quickly. A faction of the Pan-Yoruba Socialist Organization, Afenifere, that is loyal to late Chief Ayo Adebanjo, has upbraided President Bola Tinubu's ban on Idris Abdulkarim's song. Now, that is not where I really want to go to. is the fact that Atiku Abubakar has reiterated the commitment of coalition he is putting together to adopt a very strong platform to oust President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 election. In other words, he's saying that the coalition to unseat Tinubu is gaining momentum, is gaining ground. And that is what Atiku is saying. And for some persons, they feel, well, according to PDP governors, that Atiku is on his own. Talk to us on this, Barrister.
Yes. It is more than ever important now than ever. I mean, if anybody is thinking of coalition, that person wants to save Nigeria. Because let us be honest with ourselves. If this thing continues beyond 2027, Nigeria will implode. There's no two ways about it. Nigeria will definitely implode. So anybody thinking of coalition is a welcome development. So the person wants to do you and I good. And if you say you don't want to join, please can you give me your reason? No reason. No reason except selfish interest. Maybe they gave you 1 naira here, gave you 2 naira there. Is that why you want to sacrifice an entire country? I mean, we should have learned our lesson from APC. Before you do not join, tell me your reason. Is Tinubu doing well? Is APC doing well? The answer is no. This is a party without a BOT. A party that is controlled by one man, and you call it a party. BOT is supposed to be the highest decision-making organ of any party. But here, you don't have it in APC. And you are still thinking that you are going to get good results. No. No. Tinubu have told us who he is. And if anybody have not learned any lesson by now, then that person is not a Nigerian. He's not. If they don't want to join a coalition, then let them tell us the alternative. Because PDP has been there before, and we never saw this type of thing. We never experienced it. So anybody that says no coalition, tell me your alternative, and I will listen to you.
Some persons are saying that Atiku is just trying to force himself to contest again under PDP, and that's why they are not giving him the go-ahead to do that. That's why they don't want to support this coalition. What do you think?
Whenever you are going for a hunting expedition, there is a particular dog that is trained for hunting. If you don't go with that dog, you will not get any game in the bush. Tell me any other person that can challenge Tinubu from this coalition, if not Atiku. Who went to USA to go and bring his damning scandalous certificate? Who else? Who would have done it among them? Let the person show himself. Obi is not to be a gentleman. He may not even withstand the heat. So what are you saying? We are talking about getting victory, and you are saying Atiku. You that is talking, can you do it? Who among them have the war chest to face Tinubu? Let the person show up. They have started again thinking one straight way. Is Atiku, is this something that how many times do you hear that Atiku went for medical treatment? You have not seen people who are healthy at 80. These people that are younger that are going to France and the UK every time. Did you believe that they are having sicknesses all around them? We are talking about getting weak, and you are talking that he wants to impose himself. If he can you do it? That's the question. Can you challenge him? There are no other person who will. In fact, the scandalous certificate that you could brought the other time, they said he came late. Who else would have gone now to go and represent those certificates? At least make it earlier now to challenge Tinubu. Who else among them? Let the person show up.
So you're saying that even Peter Obi, a person of Peter Obi, doesn't have the chest, the war chest, to face Tinubu in this game.
As you to be told, he's not known for that kind of thing. He's not known for it. You and I know that. P2B is not known for that. But the way it is now, look, we're in a jungle. And there is no paddy in the jungle. I have told you about the hunting expedition. To go with the dog that will give you results. Not every dog can go on a hunting expedition. That is where we are now. If you say Atiku will not, then you come out. Tell me what you have. Tell me what you have. You are saying that Atiku has died before. It's not that he was cheated. If not that he was cheated, will you be saying this? We all know how Obasanjo knelt down to beg Atiku to allow him go for second term. You all saw it. The man had to surrender the opportunity he had just to please Obasanjo. At the end of the day, was it not betrayed? Anybody that is accusing of blaming Atiku, go back to history. Atiku is on his farm. All the PDP governors said, look, it is you who want to. But Obasanjo went behind closed doors. So kneel down and beg him. And the man said, okay, no problem. After you, now me. At the end of the day, when Obasanjo finished, what happened? He started fighting Atiku. That Atiku is the devil himself. And you, who is at the saddle, who is the principal, you are a saint. You are a saint. Atiku is not a bad guy. So you can see now. You can see.
Okay, so now, what would you say as regards the fact that Atiku is now saying that some of these PDP governors are playing to the gallery, you know? They are planning with Asiwaju Tinubu to make sure that the PDP doesn't win the election and to bring him down.
Look, my dear, I don't even need to advise them. If they believe that whatever they are doing will give them respect and integrity, let them go ahead. I will be here to tell you, sorry, we saw it happen before, and you are seeing what you want it to happen again. I ask you, if you are supporting Tinubu, on what ground? If not that you're using our money, our own money, our own resources to compromise all these institutions, tell me another thing Tinubu have. At least if you are going for something, yeah, you have prepared for this. Tell me, what is that thing Tinubu will campaign with in 2027? Something that you and I can take to the bank. Except using money to compromise everybody. And you are telling me that is success, Abi? No, it is not success. Where there is no integrity, there cannot be success. Forget it. So whatever PDP governors are doing with him, I wish them well, but let them not turn around to complain tomorrow, because the people are watching. It can't be 2 days. You saw this thing they are doing. Nigerians are wiser now. You see 2027, it may not be business as usual. Nigerians are angry now. I'm not joking. From freelance we get from the street. Let nobody think that they will use money to deceive Nigerians again. It will not happen. It will never happen again. I have seen it.
Do you think the opinion, of the PDP the decision of the PDP governors is being championed by someone?
I don't know who is spreading the propaganda. You know, this particular party and the man at the end of, they are good in propaganda. They did it with the PDP and told you and I and those gullible Nigerians that the PDP was the devil in office. And all of them swallowed it, hook, line, and sinker. With that interrogation, they told all the lies on earth. And gullible Nigerians, in fact, I am so surprised. Gullible Nigerians believed them and they entered office in 2015. And since that time, Nigerians have never known peace. They have never known peace for one day under APC. And you are still telling me that such a party and such a person can still come and campaign for you and campaign to you that they want your vote. And you will still listen to them. If you listen to them, no problem now. But don't come here and complain, no. Because you cannot give what you don't have.
Atiku is accusing the PDP governors of playing the spoiler for President Tinubu ahead of the 2027 election. I recall the Bible also said that the house that is divided against itself cannot stand. You know, don't you think that's it?
Look, it is not enough. Let them play all the games. Let them, you know, when somebody is trying to be smart, and you know that this guy is just trying to be, allow him. He will exhaust all his dreams. At the end of the day, when I say, are you okay now? Have you finished? So there's no need in talking too much. Because I have read the Russian Revolution and French Revolution, and I know what caused it and how it started. So all this thing that you are dividing people, you are compromising people, you are doing this, and people are saying you are master strategist. Please, use that your strategy on the economy and security so that I can be here to praise you. Don't use it for selfish if you have any. All this deceit with our money is what I don't understand. You use money, you pay this person, oh, yeah, go and do this. They will go and do. You pay this, they go and do. What are you doing? Is that have to be strategic? Eh? I ask again, tell me that thing that you will now say, okay, Tinubu have done so well in this area. At least for this, let me support him. Let somebody come and tell me that particular thing. Except all these things that you are seeing all over the place. The National Assembly in his pocket, the judiciary on his pocket, the executive is with it. And you are clapping. You are clapping. Is that what we want? It can't be. Have you thought of what will happen 8 years down the line? That our democracy will be destroyed by this man and what he's doing. Have you thought of it? No, have you thought all those people supporting all these things? Have you thought of it? One man is guiding all of you, telling you what to do and what not to do, just like in River State, and you are clapping and celebrating. You have not thought of your children's future. You have not thought of the future of this Nigeria. You have not thought of all those. Until when it collapsed, you now say, how did we get here? Who did this to us? You are the one that did it. You are the one. When you allow a man to be teleguiding you, and see the man get back to you, you don't know what to do, Abi. Continue now.
Barrister Darlington, how would you also how would you describe the statement of Governor Umo Eno when he was praising the president, a PDP governor, hailing and praising the president, telling everyone that the president will be there up until 2031?
And is what I'm saying here now. Ask him why he's doing that. I wanted somebody to ask him, please, what is that thing you are praising Tinubu for? Can you tell us? It can't be true that nobody have an answer. So how can you put something on nothing and expect it to stand for God's sake? You were deceived in 2023. And now, 2027 is coming and you are opening your eyes to be deceived again. Tell me that thing Tinubu have done in office that is worthy of celebration. Tell me. Nobody can say it. So what are you praising him for? It is either these people have been hypnotized or they are into satanic group. And in that place, this occult group, they prefer to, in fact, sacrifice all their family just to obey their cult members. When Obasanjo was talking of satanic administration, do you think the man didn't know what he was saying? Go ask all of them, what are you celebrating for? What are you dancing around for? Tell me. And that's the first thing they do. They make sure that all their members are in the same group. So whether you are from PDP, Labour Party, or whatever they say, in any party, and you call that a victory, Abi. Look, there is no victory in the hands of Satan. No. It is destruction. Go and check. My Bible says he's there to see, to kill, and to destroy. So whenever you are getting results through him, just wait. He's coming for his reward.
But Mr. Darlington,
can never give you anything free. He come into them.
Yeah.
He will never give you anything free. Go and quote me.
On the background of these things we see in Nigeria, where the power rotates between the north and, of course, the south, leaving when I say the south, I want to say part of the south, because we practically leave the southeast behind, totally. Now we have the north and the south. And we remember Buhari from the north made use of his 8 years. And then we have the man who is coming in from the south, just 4 years. And we have a man from the north wanting to take over power almost immediately. What is really going on? If power goes back to the north.
Hold on. They say whenever evil is allowed to fester for too long, it becomes a culture and tradition of the people. Where is it in our constitution that says we have a rotational leadership or rotational president? Go and show me which chapter or paragraph. I didn't read any of such thing in our constitution. This is a creation of selfish human beings. You can say now, we are now using it as a yardstick to measure. So, if you are a bad leader, and you enter there for 4 years term, and because you are from the south here, you must finish your 8 years, whether we like it or not, with your bad leadership or with your bad record. It can be true. In the first place, let me ask you, was Tinubu qualified for that election in 2023? Please, can you tell me, was he qualified? With all the scandalous certificates he brought forward, one man tried this same thing in Tunisia. They jailed him for 6 months for bringing fake certificates to contest the election. Is that not true? Yeah, you allowed it. He can't be treated. You people allowed it, and now the man has become a tiger that wants to eat everybody. Not thinking of his past, so not thinking of his past. Can anybody come today and give the biography of Tinubu? Eh? So those things are not enough to disqualify him, Abi. No, it's not enough. You people should go ahead now, no problem. Let him root for 30 years.
Barrister Darlington, because of our time, let me bring you to let's discuss Lagos. Something is really, really, really wrong. I mean, just few days ago, or did I say few days ago? There's something happening now. Hundreds of suspected Boko Haram members have been arrested here in Lagos. The commander of the Civilian Joint Task Force in Lagos, Mr. Kuma Sanda, said this. You know, he made the revelation just yesterday while speaking at an award ceremony here in Lagos. According to him, they've arrested several others. I mean, Lagos here now, hundreds of Boko Haram suspected members arrested in Lagos. I mean, it calls for worry, don't you think so?
If you arrested 100, quote me, over 2,000 are lying somewhere, waiting for order to strike.
You mean in the north?
Every year here in the southwest. All the other ones that are surrounded the southwest, have you arrested them? Hold on. Have you arrested them? The answer is capital no. They are still there, holding court in the bushes. They are waiting for the right time to strike, and I'm telling you they will, because they didn't plan this thing for nothing. They said the man who wants to commit suicide, he doesn't think of it for one day. He must have been thinking about it for a long time. Ask yourself, why are these people surrounding the whole country? You think it's a joke, Abi? Yeah, in fact, anybody thinking it's a joke is wasting time. This place has been made a fertile ground for them to operate. This Nigeria, not just Lagos, so this not Southwest. So please, where were you when these people were surrounding the whole country? Where were you? Were you not playing politics? Now, the chicken has come home to roost and you are saying you are arrested. Is it the first time they are arresting such people? Is it the first time they say, we arrested from Boko Haram cells in Lagos? At the end of the day, what happened? They still came in here. It can't be true. They still came in here. Go to all the centers where you have northerners in Lagos State here. Go and see what is going on there. In such places, you can't even go there to make any arrest or talk to them. No. They are living in their own government. They have a colony where nobody can come in and do anything. From Alabarago to even Abattoir. Go and see what they are doing there. They have created their own government in this Lagos. You have their own government in this Lagos, and they cannot talk. That's why I was telling them when they were pursuing I said, people are not your problem. Go and face your problem.
I was having a conversation with a journalist, you know, and when I raised this issue, he shouted, Boko Haram in Lagos. Lagos used to be this. Lagos is the safest state so far when it comes to insurgency. And now, if you have this infiltration of these guys at this point, because Lagos, people will tell you we don't have bushes around Lagos, except in the surroundings around Ogun State.
When you are living with the people who don't like progress, who don't like development, who don't like civilization, you are wasting your time or talking to yourself. I'm not joking. You don't know the mindset that created this people, from where they are coming from. This is an age-long thing, something that came with them into this world. So what are you talking about? People that prefer to live in bushes in 21st century. And you are talking of a civilized Lagos, a developed Lagos. Who told you that they are happy with you that Lagos is developed? Who told you? They want to destroy it. It can't be true. They want to destroy it because they don't like your urban development. They don't like your civility. They don't like it. It can't be true. That's why they are living in bushes and they are comfortable there. They want you to join them there. That is the life that is comfortable for them. So when you are talking about Lagos system, who told you they like safety? No. Part of their lifestyle is violence.
According to the CJTF commander, you know, he said arrests are regularly made at trailer parks, quarries, markets, and other locations where people from the north are known to gather upon arriving Lagos. Let me quote him. He said, if I should mention the number of Boko Haram members we have arrested in Lagos State, people will not believe it. But we have arrested thousands.
And you think you have solved the problem, Abi?
The question now is, what is the federal government, the state government doing? Or what do you think the state government should do at this point in time?
Look, it is useless to cry when the head is off. I thought that these same people from the south say, I want Tinubu to get here. He will solve the problem. Tinubu is a master strategist. Is he not listening to what is going on now? He's not aware. Until they strike, Abi, then you now do fire brigade approach, damage control. I have deployed the military to go and arrest them and deal with. Now that they're occupying unauthorized places, what are you doing? You are doing nothing. You are allowed them. Go to that long bridge along Lagos Ibadan. Go and see what that bush by the left hand side. Go and see who are the people there. If you don't under the long bridge, go and see they have formed a colony there. Operating on their own, doing all sorts over there. Can anybody from the south here go to the north and try such a thing? No. It's them. It can't be true. We have allowed this over the years. I'm not even calling them out. That is my worry here.
Okay.
You know the person causing this problem, but you are afraid. Very, very afraid to talk to him. You are very, very afraid, and you say you're a master strategist. I like to solve this in a country problem first before thinking of 2027. Why can't he? Why can't he? You are telling me you're a master strategist, and the terrorists have occupied your region. And you are there in Abuja thinking that you are safe.
Okay, before I let you go, just a touch on these. The House of Representatives Ad hoc Committee on River State Oversight has invited the sole administrator of River State, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, retired, to appear before it for a comprehensive interactive session today. I don't know what to think. Meanwhile, Wike has rejected calls for reconciliation from Ekpemopolo, Tompolo, you know.
In fact, if you come into the place, look, it's early in the morning. I'm not taking my breakfast. I don't like people to annoy me early in the morning like this. On what ground will anybody reconcile with Wike? Is it not River State? What kind of thing is this? Is Wike the owner? What are you reconciling with him for? So somebody to tell me now. Look, you people are joking in this country. I'm not joking. On what ground? Is Wike the owner of River State? Did he create River State? The money he stole from there, is it his father's money? Or what? Just tell me why you should reconcile with Wike. Tell me. Nothing. You can see, we created a monster and we are now trying to appease the monster. Oh my God. Can you just imagine? Appease him for what? You can't be the place. Don't ask me that question again. Go to another one.
Barrister Darlington, these are issues in the nation we need to talk about. Okay, I don't. Since it's early morning, let me not let me not anger you. But only 200 Igbo youths registered in Southeast, according to Nigerian Army. 2 minutes, Barrister.
We are not interested again. What's wrong? We have enough in the army. Let them finish with those ones before when I can't give them another one. The one they killed in Imo State and other parts of it, is that not enough? After killing us in our own land, you mean when you now enter into their hand, they will spare you? No, we are wiser now. We are wiser. They said the army is their own. Let them take it. We have other things to do with our life. They have killed enough of us. We don't want further bloodshed. All the things we have done in Nigeria, all the sacrifice we have made, did we get anything? Promulgated Decree 34 to unite Nigeria. They killed him because of that. They killed him. A man who wants to unite Nigeria said, no, why should he do that? They killed him. And since that time, they have not been giving the Igbo man a respite. They love us so much, Abi. Why don't they recruit us in NNPC, in CBN? Why can't they? All the Tinubu have been making, nobody is qualified in Southeast, Abi. They will only call you to come and fight their war. It can't be just, can you imagine these people? They are complaining. Why don't they complain that people don't want to join NNPC? They don't want to join internal revenue. They don't want to federal revenue. They don't want to join custom. They don't call us for that. So it is where they are going to slaughter us. That's where they are calling us. We are not going. It can't be true. We are not going. Let them continue with their army.
Okay. Thank you, Barrister Darlington, for talking to us this morning. Thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
indeed. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. All right, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. It's time to get your thoughts, your views, your take, your opinion, your query, and your comments. Everything. But you will be civil about it. Mind what you say on the national radio. Just about 2 minutes for you to do that. And before you even start dialing the number, endeavor to move away from your radio set. All right? And because of this network thing, all right, this network issue, once I take your call, immediately I take your call, just go ahead and talk to us. We can hear you loud and clear. All right? No need to say hello, I can't hear you. Just pick it up, Pam, and move on with it. Is that good? My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. What is your name?
Hello.
Good morning.
Ikami Jude. My name is BC Ojugu. I'm calling from Ojo, Lagos.
Okay.
Barrister Darlington has spoken well, but I want to say something. We have competent men in southern Nigeria, like a P2B. So I think Southerners should finish their tenure, not 4 years. I think P2B is okay. He will handle Nigeria. He will handle Nigerians. He will make things work together. He will make things work perfect. I think the coalition, the merger should choose him, not Atiku. We prefer P2B than Atiku. If
Okay.
P2B is president, he will come. He will go to Plateau and see the victims of people that massacred. He will do that. So there with them. So I think P2B is the best for merger. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your call. All right, let me talk to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
This is John Legend calling from.
Let's go, John. Let's go.
You see, Jude, Barrister Darlington have said it all. Because what they are using in this country and what Tinubu is doing is that he is using our money to counter other parties. That is exactly what he's doing. He is using our money, the money of Nigeria, to counter other parties. You understand? So he is not playing. Tinubu cannot win election. When we come a real election, Tinubu cannot even get 10,000 votes in this country, in the whole of Nigeria. Put me to anywhere. I challenge him. Let us do an open election like we did during the time of Abiola. Tinubu can never win this country for any election. Even if ordinary local government where is coming from, he cannot win election. But for somebody to tell me that for us to go and beg Wike, like what Barrister Darlington said, for what now? Why will you go and beg Wike? Because this federalism of 18 in this country is gaining momentum. That's the problem of this country. That's the problem of Nigeria. No matter that PDP did not win election in Rivers State, but for Fubara to bring himself lower to Wike, for what? Who is Wike? Is Wike the president of Africa or the president of the world? Wike is just an ordinary governor which has finished his tenure, and he have to go and sit down in one place. Even on a normal place, Wike is not supposed to be a minister. He's supposed to go and allow another person to take over that place, because that place, what is he doing in Abuja? What have you done in Abuja? Only to fight his enemies. So what I'm trying to say is this: the area we are going in this, I would say the security of this Nigeria now, is something else. If we did not work on it, we will see more herdsmen, more Boko Haram in Lagos State, because the Lagos State now is the last man standing. If they get Lagos State, they have gained all the whole Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning here.
Hello.
Good morning. Talk to us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ben from Eva.
All right.
This Darlington broke my mind this morning. God will bless him. He said it all. Can you do that? This Boko Haram is talking about in this Lagos, there are more than 3 million. All these boys you see that are riding Okada, I'm telling you the truth. They are just use Okada and all these trucks they are pushing to cover up. Everywhere in Ikorodu, in Oshodu, in Badagry, in Okoko, all over Lagos. One day, one guy entered Okada. Then one of their bookie was that call. He was not telling the person that was calling for the other side. They have branded everywhere in this Lagos, that they everywhere. That what they are waiting for is instruction to strike. That is what the Okada man was saying. So this one, they are 1,000 people. They have not started. Tinubu doesn't have capacity to rule this country at all. He doesn't have the capacity at all. He don't have the capacity. He doesn't have leadership qualities. If you check, you find out that he's not in charge. He's not in charge. Somebody said that the difference between Tinubu and the Buhari is that during the time of Buhari, illiterates surrounded Buhari. But during the time of Tinubu now, intellectuals are around him. And they are the ones that use their intellectual brain to destroy this country. All his reforms are not working. They are just looting this country down, destroying this nation. And when you are talking about the wicked, Fubara should not reconcile with wicked. The Nigerian people will come out and defeat them. Nigeria, everybody is boiling now. I'm telling you, 2027, which like Tinubu used to come out and talk 36 state tours in this country. Where he will hold campaign, state tour, he will go and stand in presence of people. He saw what happened to his wife in Delta. Naya Mama did this, so he come and sing Naya Papa did this. Cherry knows how to sing. If Abdul Karim sing a song now, he's binding the song. We call him the radio. Tinubu did not hear. We talk in newspaper. Tinubu did not hear. On television, he did not hear. Now he said he loves music and he listened to the song of Abdul Karim. And I want Nigerian songmakers now to start singing songs. Tell your mama, tell your papa. Because Tinubu is destroying this country. Tinubu is like where you carry 404 engine and put in a truck engine, trailer engine. He's destroying this country.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you too. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Are you there? Oh, maybe you have to call back. Sorry about that. Hello, good morning here.
Good morning, Kamijide.
Good morning.
I'm Uche from Sweden.
All right.
Okay. I thank Barrister Darlington so much. Has spoken very well. Yeah.
Uh-oh, your network. Uh-oh, so sorry about that. Sorry. Hello, good morning here. Hello?
Hello, good morning. Kamijide.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Mayor from First Tag.
All right.
Barrister Darlington has spoken well as just like a mouthpiece of the defeated Nigerians, the defeated masses. The truth remains that it's only a coalition that will drive out this monster called this APC monster, because it's a monster. Anything that is draining the blood of Nigerians, it's a monster. And I think Atiku has shown patriotism in calling for this. Whether Atiku is there for, like, forget about what those PDP hawks are saying, whether they are going. The point is that if someone truly loves this country, this is the time to forget about selfish interest and rescue this country. This thing might not end up well if we are allowed to, even this 2027 we are talking about. Even by the end of, I'm not a prophet of doom, but even by the end of this year, the way this is going, insecurity, poverty, anger, every form of evil is happening in Nigeria at a very top speed, and people are keeping quiet. And the president is asleep. I don't even think he's hearing what people are saying. Even where he is in France, I don't even think he's tuning to or listening to the voices of the people. So the best thing is that for Nigerians to come together and rescue this country. If we truly know that we don't have another address, another country, another abode, another climb that we call our own, we should forget about party differences. And I will never support Wike. Wike is just an ordinary citizen. Without Peter Odele in those days, without people like Abeti, Wike was just like maybe a charge bell lawyer. He couldn't have become a councillor, so why would he now be the owner of Rivers State? He should go and sit down. People telling this man to go and apply to him, and they don't know what they are saying. That is encouraging this godfatherism, and it's not proper. So
thank you.
I think Nigerians need to come together and stop this grab and snatch, because if Nigeria must go on, we must make sure.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Thank you.
My name is Chike. I'm
Let's
calling
leave it
from
there.
Apapa.
All right, thank you. Chike, let's hear you.
Atiku said something about coalition. What I want to say is that we know that Peter Obi is the best man to take this country out of Egypt at this point. But if they see it as Peter Obi don't have that capacity to defeat Goliath Tinubu, let Peter Obi, and that is if Atiku.
I want you to mind the use of your words, okay? I don't like that. No, it's not nice enough. Let it be very, very civil. I wouldn't like that, okay? Please, if you want to call me, if you want to participate in the show, endeavor to be very, very civil with your language. Not be ready for the fight, okay? Just leave us out of all of this thing. Let's have a robust discussion devoid of any. Don't call names. Don't call people names. I'm sorry about that. Okay, you can call back. Hello. Good morning.
Jude Ikame.
I bring you good greetings. What's your name and your location? Talk to us.
My name is Bates from Egbeda.
Let's go.
Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, what I want to say about this Boko Haram issue, although Barrister Darlington has spoken it all, this Boko Haram, could you believe that if I was sitting in my shop every day that I went to shop from 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock that I close, do you know how many numbers of trailers bringing these guys from north? Before 7 o'clock, from 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock, I counted up to 20 trailers, bringing them with cows and ram. Does it mean that we don't have a police checking point on the road, army checking point on the road? If you are traveling to east, before you can go to one pole, you will see more than 2 army, police, this and that. Call them names. Why this? In short, I don't know. In short, I don't know what is happening in this Nigeria. I don't know whether we are running democracy or not. Imagine what is going on. One person will come and take the whole state to ransom. Look at Wike. Why must Fubara go and beg him? They know what they did in Rivers State because PDP did not win Rivers State. Kamijude, I don't know. In short, I don't know. I don't know what to say. If I say something now, you say that I'm doing this and doing that.
No talk. It's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. The Peter Anosike's book I mentioned has a whole lot. The book is rich, very, very rich. He spoke about the Nigerian census, the wuru that has been going on in Nigeria as regards the census, and so many other things that he mentioned. Yes, so many things. In fact, the book is a book of revelation. Yeah, and like I said, the book is still available anyway. It's just 5,000 naira. Funny enough, it's just 5,000 naira. Yeah, 5,000. And okay, let me just tell you how to get it. You will send a WhatsApp message. A WhatsApp message is preferable to this number now: 070 121 464 54. 070 121 464 54. 070 121 464 54. And you get that book as quickly as possible. All right? Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Are you there? Okay. I think you have to join us again. Mazi Ugochukwu is saying, I can see that the House of Rep is the only national assembly we have in our nation. Huh? And the senators are like specimen that needs to be resolved or dissolved. Atiku should go back to Dubai, his base, and allow those who are ready and favored to contest for the seat of president. Lagos government should not play politics with the current insecurity in the state. Yahya Bello has mouth to talk because federal government failed to keep him in jail where he is supposed to be. Free Mazin Ambikano. Hi everyone in the studio, please don't expect good morning. Mayor from Ikotuegbe, why not just go straight to what you want to say? Huh? Please, where is General Gowon and General Danjuma? That fought against the Igbos with all their strength and power. Have their strength and power expired to defend their wives, sisters, brothers, and children? What a world. Mayor, thank you. Thank you so much. HRHBC Nwoko Inoshodi is saying, good morning. PDP governors should no longer be trusted because most of them are like moles in PDP. Whatever statement they are making now that looks like they are serious, does not hold any water and looks like mockery. It will be a total miracle for any opposition to unseat Tinubu because he is like a Maradona who is a master of the game. Let's keep watching and see how it goes. Okay. What's your name now? It's saying, okay, Iotech from Arena Market, EBAS should give way. This is democracy, not military regime. And the worst is the man is from another state. The police officers that collects money from Chinese should be sacked because this is a national disgrace. I believe the only way to retrieve power from APC government is by coalition, and Mr. Peter Obi should be the flag bearer. Those governors that reject coalition are working for Tinubu saboteur everywhere. Look at the way massacre is going on in Plateau State, and your president is in France doing nothing. Why hasn't he declared state of emergency in Plateau as he declared in Rivers? It's quite unfortunate that oil is more important than lives of Nigerians. Yes, I concur with Atiku. Mr. President should declare state of emergency on the presidency. Let them release Mazin Ambikano, is what he is saying also. As long as we have bad governance, we must be involved in what now? Okay, everyone will be involved in MMM. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. How can Tinubu come back? Do you think he cares about a single person in Nigeria except himself and his family? Other presidents have heard of massacre, death, or natural disasters. Leave wherever they are in order to identify with the people. Where is your president? Cooling off and enjoying himself. We are watching as usual without taking any action. Jude Josephine from Ayetoro sent that message. And then, what's your name again now? He said, do you know what is happening in Nigeria, in this country? What is happening is that the Fulanis are doing ethnic cleansing in the entire country. He said that Nigeria is their own God-given country. So they want to take over this country as their own. Village man from Idimu sent that message. Okay, the current oppositions, especially PDP, cannot be a forceful opposition because they have tested federal power and they are ready to use enjoyment. APC group, when Amici, I'm trying to understand your message this morning. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's read some other messages now. This one is quite lengthy. It's quite lengthy. Mary Franklin Mary from Bucknell, Elongo. Let me just touch a little on it. My take on Atiku's coalition to remove APC is a good one, but it's a difficult one because the result of 2027 election might have been written and submitted by the APC already. So it can only be possible if the INEC chair is elected by the masses and not by the appointment of the president. Now, the judiciary is another thorn on the flesh of Nigerians. As Rivers State sole administrator, he has been given power to do whatever he wants to do. As an installer. The president, please enjoy yourself in France and don't mind the killings in the country. Last, on your mandate they shall stand. God bless VOP family. Please let them do what now? Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, thank you so much. If Obi and Atiku wants people to support them, let them organize what again? Let them organize protests like Tinubu and Buhari did to gain people's support. Let them be in the forefront, and their supporters will follow. Okay. Let's see now. All those pushing for APC administration to continue are sycophants. What happened to all the pastors who protested against PDP? Where are they now? Playing religion with sentiments and tribalism would never help Nigeria. We are too religious. Engineer Lawrence from Iboleri sent that message. Okay, let me see. Nigeria being a corrupt country, things of great shame keep happening. How can an individual who's finding himself in government soon become the owner of the state? Today, Wike is testing the waters like Tinubu did in Lagos and got it well here again. And got it. Well, we are here again. Okay, Chinedu from Badagry. Thank you so much. Because of my time. Joseph Udo. I appreciate your message. Maybe I will start with your message when I return. Oh, no, I will not be able to do that this morning. The doctor will be joining us today, everyone. Yeah, the doctor will be joining us on the show by 11 a.m. By 11 a.m. he will be here. Okay, it's time to go. What happened yesterday is a big blow, though. But let's leave that. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. On social media, I am IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMI on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, everywhere. Just go check it out. Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. Ogendibo will take over. I love you all so much and do have a very beautiful and a wonderful day. I'm out of here. Good morning to you.